It's me, your boy SawyerBoy here on Atlantis Local TV. Now y'all know that tourism is everybody's business, and there are some folks who really truly excel in delivering quality customer service. I had the opportunity to host and celebrate Atlantis' quarterly awards with all the folks who make this tourism product so awesome. More than 100 team members, from leaders to line staff, were singled out for their contributions at the Amethyst Awards. This event was so awesome. Let me just give you a little sneak peek of what happened. Man, that celebration was good. And one thing I noticed, them employees over there, they're not only passionate, but also cultural. Man, them cooks in the background was carrying on pot. I talking about banging on pots, banging on frying pans, banging on anything will come out of the kitchen. It sounded like John Canoe here at Atlantis. And while on the topic of cultural, you all know Atlantis' motto is Bahamas at heart. And one area they question in is giving the guests a taste of the Bahamas, especially through music. My good friend, the entertainment influencer Bodie and Victoria, zeroed in on how Atlantis Entertainment Department ensures that its guests experience the rhythm of the islands.
Visitors from around the world expect more than just sun, sand, and sea when they travel. They want to know more about the culture and the people of the destination. It is the entertainment department that ensures that guests experience the rhythm of the islands.
We here at Atlantis, we are very proud of our entertainment programming because we get a chance to create a space for our guests to enjoy, and we also get a chance to create spaces for our Bahamian residents to come over and enjoy live music as well. It's very important to have local music on our property because it creates a sense of location and allows people to understand where they are and be connected to the venue where they are, and it also helps us to be true to who we are as Bahamas at heart.
Atlantis features dozens of talented local musicians on property at any given time, playing several genres of music poolside, at bars and nightclubs. But it's the music of the Bahamas that mostly resonates with its guests.
Well, our entire Marina Village is the hub of the Bahamian hub of the property, so we feature a lot of our local Bahamian bands. So we have Rake and Spray bands at Bimini Road. We have bands around the Donkalek and Carmines area, and then we have our featured act at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Fridays, which is the Jungle Parade. And people love to participate in our Jungle Parade. They dance, they take photos, it's very participatory, and we get a chance to spread our culture to the world.
Atlantis always wants the best of the best to entertain its guests. So, the entertainment department is always on the lookout for new talent.
We have an entertainment talent scouting team that goes around to look at different venues and see what music is appropriate for our property. And as well, we also do entertainment auditions yearly.
And it's not only the live entertainment that immerses visitors into the culture. The ambient music that plays around the resort is a constant reminder that they are in the Bahamas.
Through our music, we give our guests a sense of place. So our department not only handles the live entertainment, we also handle the overhead music that people experience throughout the property. So from the guest arrival experience, they will be immersed into the Bahamian culture. Most of the music that we play on the property is Bahamian music. We want to create a sense of location while people are on vacation.
Music is the universal language, and Atlantis has employed more entertainers than any resort in the history of the country. And it continues to demonstrate that sharing a culture is the way to preserve it. For Atlantis Local TV, I'm Bodine Victoria.
In the hospitality industry, whether you work in front of the house or the heart of the house, the belly or behind the scenes as we call it, every member plays a role in ensuring that paradise is perfected. At Atlantis, many of the team members have been with the organization for decades, and like a seed, they grow wherever they were planted. Xavier Noahs breaks down the analogy.
At Atlantis, we have many team members that have been with the organization for decades. And like a seed, they grew wherever they were planted.
I've been in Atlantis over 20 years. I initially came in the company as a logo shop attendant. I was a hostess in Marketplace. Then I went in Plato's as an assistant manager. I got promoted in Plato's as a manager. I was at The Point for many years, at Shark Bites for many, many years. and now I was promoted here inside Shake Shack.
I started this company as a dishwasher. So that just, me alone, my example speaks to what Atlantis represents for us as Bahamians and the opportunity that is here for us as Bahamians to grow.
As the first general manager of a Shake Shack in the Bahamas and the Caribbean, Anishka tells us what this accomplishment means to her and what motivates her every day.
It is an amazing experience knowing that this title starts history for us as Caribbean person and the first in the region. I am now developing new persons to the field. A lot of our employees have came straight out of school, just graduated this year. A lot of persons are new to food and beverage. So their success reflects my progress.
If you are a new team member to an organization like Atlantis, Dorothy tells us that it's okay to start at an entry level because that's where careers begin.
It gives you a better understanding of the entire operation, back, front, how everything is all connected, and how it relates to the ultimate guest experience.
Atlantis has employed over 100 employees for the opening of Shake Shack, the majority of whom are new to the industry.
My success goes on my employees. So to see me develop persons that just initially came in the hotel from manager to line staff and to see them grow is an accomplishment for myself.
The responsibility to help identify the talent for Carranza was indeed a full circle moment for Dorothy.
This used to be Mosaic, you know, and years ago I would have been a part of the opening team for the Mosaic. So it gives me a great sense of pride, in particular with identifying the talent, you know, for this particular room. We went across the island, actually, you know, looking for the best of the best to be a part of this process.
New opportunities and experiences are endless here at Atlantis, and we're so excited for the growth of our team members because after all, it's people who make paradise. For Atlantis Local TV, I'm Xavier Knowles.
Boy, I just realized I ain't eat all day. So I figured I'd put down one of these burgers from Shake Shack. And while I do that, my girl Crystal Lee is going to tell you what makes this eatery so unique to these parts.
Shake Shack is open in paradise. Located here in Aquaventure, it's the first Shake Shack to open in a resort anywhere in the world. And today we're celebrating. Let's go check it out.
Shake Shack is an American restaurant chain that started out as a hot dog cart inside Madison Square Park in 2001, and its popularity steadily grew to hundreds of locations internationally. Now, Atlantis Paradise Island has one for you to try, and it's unlike any other Shake Shack in the world.
On behalf of our Atlantis team, we're thrilled to introduce Shake Shack to the Bahamas and the Caribbean. Please join me in welcoming the newest addition to Atlantis, Shake Shack, Bahamas Atlantis.
Recently, we had an invitation-only event for local residents and media to try the delicious burgers, shakes, and exclusive Bahamian-inspired cocktails in the unique setting.
And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the fish tank. I saw it when you guys were constructing it. I said, I want to go there. I'm actually leaving today, but it turns out you guys opened up right before we leave. So good burger, good view. Everything's great.
As with every Shake Shack around the world, local artists are commissioned to create murals to reflect a sense of place. Here at Atlantis, Bahamian artist Shaquille Colby was selected to adorn the already striking space.
I managed to create a piece of art that sort of brings the outdoors indoors. So that was sort of my inspiration behind the mural. When they go out into nature, they go out on tours or into the Bahamas, they're able to actually see the birds and the flowers that they saw in the mural out in real life.
Due to the popular demand and interest surrounding the launch of Shake Shack, Executive Vice President of Hotel Operations, Russell Miller, had another announcement to make.
We are excited to announce that the second Shake Shack location will open in Marina Village in 2024.
This is a sunset shake that's exclusive to the Bahamas. Now if you want to try a burger, a shake, frozen lemonade, or even something stronger from our bar, come on over and experience Shake Shack in Paradise. For Atlantis Local TV, I'm Crystal Lee.
Atlantis is providing opportunities for its skilled team members to elevate themselves professionally by obtaining certification through their partnership with BTVI. Eftonia Parrott tells us more.
Technologies and best practices are progressing and evolving in every industry, including hospitality, making it crucial for both new and experienced professionals to continue developing their skills and honing their knowledge. To meet that challenge, Atlantis has created ATI, Atlantis Technical Institute, a counterpart of Atlantis University, who is already a leader in managerial and customer service training.
Training program is called Atlantis Technical Institute, and it sits under the umbrella of the Atlantis University. And it's a collaborative effort which kind of joins the hospitality industry, or Atlantis in general, with the vocational industry as well. And thus the relationship has developed with BTVI as one of those industry partners.
25 team members from a cross-section of the Engineering and Facilities Division were among the first enrollees participating in the 6 weeks course.
The carpentry, the electrical, the HVAC or AC and refrigeration, as well as the plumbing. We really want to develop industry professionals, and that's what ATI allows us to do.
I learned electrical, which was a very good, that was an experience, to be honest. I appreciated and enjoyed it. Electrical, we did some plumbing, we did HVAC, and you know, we're also gonna do painting.
Coming in to ATI and seeing what they offered, I was really interested in learning HVAC, because that's one field I really didn't know much about.
ATI will give our skilled trade team members the opportunity to become certified in their profession.
It opened my eyes to a lot of things, like things I've been doing wrong that I was not aware of. Also, it was very informative, and especially for the HVAC part of it, you know, he taught me some things that I was doing wrong at home too.
It strengthens them, which strengthens us. And I think that's what the beauty is. We're looking at every opportunity to enhance them in their areas of specialty. But also, you know, we look at the holistic employee.
Recognizing that knowledge is power and continuing to learn can only benefit them inside and outside the workplace. The purpose of ATI is embraced by the team.
What you learn here, nobody can take it back from you, you know? Right. And also, you get to appreciate what you got going on here and the knowledge that you gain from here as well.
It's a form of self-improvement, and to me, that's what I'm all about.
It's given me a newer level of appreciation for my career as well.
Atlantis is a family, and a family is more than just coming to work. We have a connection with our culture, our people, with the community at large, and so I think you've seen that over more than 25 years.
Through initiatives like Atlantis University, Atlantis Technical Institute, and other mentorship programs, Atlantis offers team members a gateway to professional development. The options are boundless and only limited by the team member's ambition. For Atlantis Local TV, I'm Eftonia Parrott.
Did you know that the Mayan temple was one of the first elements of Aquaventure when the Royal Towers opened 25 years ago? It's home to 4 slides, including the world's famous Leap of Faith with the 60-foot drop! Woo! And another element of Aquaventure is the ruins and the dig. One of the largest open-air marine habitats in the world, which pumps in more than 2 million gallons of water daily. Both the Mayan temple and the dig have attracted millions of visitors from around the world for the past 25 years. Now that's a fun fact.
Here's your Atlantis local update for August 2023. Atlantis observed World Day Against Trafficking in Persons recently, Agents from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and the Royal Bahamas Police Force Trafficking in Persons Unit held a workshop to make frontline workers aware of what to look for to help prevent trafficking of women and children. Atlantis also lit the resort blue to recognize the significance of the day. Staff were encouraged to become energy heroes as Atlantis launched an awareness campaign to promote the conservation of energy. Games and activities help team members to be more mindful of how simple measures can amount to huge savings both at work and at home. The Imperial Arena at Atlantis hosted a number of U.S. college basketball teams for the annual Summer of Thunder preseason tournament. The teams battled it out with local Bahamian clubs as they prepare for their upcoming season. Atlantis softball is now underway. The teams gathered at the newly refurbished Southern Recreation Grounds for the 2023-24 season. The highly competitive league has been a staple on the Atlantis sports calendar for more than 20 years. Paradise Harbor was transformed into a world-class obstacle course as the Bahamas Spartan Kids World Championships and Sprint went down this month. Visiting and local kids, along with their parents, competed to make the event a memorable one for all.
Finally, did you know that there is such a thing as International Dog Day? Yup! August 26th is a day to celebrate dogs of all breeds, family pets, therapy dogs, and working dogs. It is a day to celebrate the important role that they play in our lives and to raise awareness of rescue dogs. Meet Tony Rooney, a rescue who has become Atlantis' K9 Ambassador.
Hi there. No, down here. I'm Tony Roney from the K9 security team, and I'm applying for the position of K9 Ambassador for Atlantis Paradise Island. This is the kennel where I live with the rest of my team on Paradise Island. My co-workers are the best in the business at keeping our guests safe. They specialize in drug sniffing, bomb sniffing, and even apprehension. You don't want to mess with these dogs. Their jobs are all important, but I think I could be the most valuable member of the K9 team. Here at Atlantis, we are always trying to provide a complete family experience. So what better way to do that than to have a furry friend around when the guests are missing their pet at home? I bring out the kid in anyone when the guests see me for the first time. As K9 Ambassador, I can also provide emotional support if someone is getting anxious or just needs a little comfort. I even have clothes for any occasion. Casual, corporate, even black tie. I promise to welcome every guest I meet with my Bahamian hospitality and love. I'm ready to do my part to show that even the K9s on the Atlantis team are all Bahamas at heart.
And that's going to do it for this episode of Atlantis Local TV. I'm your boy, SawyerBoy, inviting you to stay connected by following Atlantis Local on social media. See you around.
Your own decision. We must move on. Time. Bahamas eating breakfast in Spain. Yeah, I know.